Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do just a reaction that is about an hour ago, and now I think 24 minutes ago, that both Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen, the current Haas Formula 1 team drivers, have announced they are leaving at the end of the season, which, I'm going to be honest, it's not really a shock, to be honest. Like, I, um, I know K-Mac has like at least a small chance of staying because I think like most people I think rated him and think he's underrated. Well, Grosjean, it's yeah, many people feel like this is his final year. I know a lot of people were surprised Haas keeps them for 2020, but after this year they clearly know that he's just it's inevitable he's not going to be there anymore. So yeah, it's kind of sad. So but yeah, here it is. I'm gonna read Roman's statement on him leaving the Haas Formula One team. So Roman said in a Facebook post, which apparently has already been deleted by the time I'm recording this, he said that the last chapter is closed and the book is finished. I've been with Haas Formula One team since day one. 5 years during which we went through highs and lows, scored 110 points in 92 races, but the journey was worth it. I've learned a lot, improved to be a better driver as well as a better man. I hope I've helped people in the team improve themselves. This is probably my biggest pride, more than any of the crazy first races in 2016 or the P4 at the Austrian Grand Prix 2018. I wish the team all the best for the future. Roman. And now, of course, this is Kevin Magnussen's statement when he's announced that he's, of course, leaving Haas. He said, "Hi everyone, the 2020 Formula 1 season will be my last with Haas Formula 1 team. I have had a great time with the team for 4 years, and I look back at a great journey. Being part of a brand new team has been a challenge that I have thoroughly enjoyed, and has brought me a huge amount of experience that has helped me grow and develop as a racing driver. I would like to thank Gene, Gunther, and all of the race team for their loyalty and trust in me over the past 4 years. I am still working on my plans for the future, which I will announce in due course. There are still 6 races to do this season, and I am determined to give my all to finish off on a high. Thank you all for your support." So yeah, guys, those are the announcements from the statements from both drivers about them leaving Formula One, essentially. Well, most likely at least. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts about this, and for me, it's kind of sad, really, because I actually think both of them aren't as bad as as many people said. Like, I know Grosjean has been a victim of memes from dare I say it, Drive to Survive fans, in which he had his moments in the last few years, but people who have been watching Formula One for a while and also been a fan of the sport for a long time will know how good of a driver Grosjean is. Like, the man, I think has got 10 podiums in wait a second, let me check how many starts he got. So yeah, as of right now, he has 177 entries in 175 starts. He has no championship, no wins, obviously, 10 podiums, 391 career points, no pole positions, and one fastest lap. Which, thinking about it, I think that's actually a very respectable number to have, considering the guy never really drove for a top team, really. Well, not exactly a top team, but what I meant by a top team is, like, I meant a McLaren, a Ferrari, or a Red Bull, or even a McLaren, really, or sorry, a Mercedes. He never drove for those teams. So the fact that he's able to get 10 podiums, double digit in despite the fact he never drove for those teams, is actually a respectable stats and achievement that I think we can all be very proud of. Him, something he can be proud of, and also something that we can respect also as well. Uh, you know, it's sad, and not to mention, the guy is literally one of the nicest men in Formula One. He is probably the last good men we have in Formula One. We all thought that the last good men is, of course, drivers like, I don't know, like Jensen Button, Felipe Massa, I guess. But Grosjean, there's a reason why he's like literally is in charge of I think the Grand Prix Drivers Association, I think. Which is kind of a weird thing, considering the man is literally like, I don't know, he crashed a lot. He has his moments, but this doesn't mean he's not a great person. He's a great person, and also, uh, he's nowhere near the worst Formula One driver ever. He's a good Formula One driver. I think like people, if we look back at him, I think people can respect of what he achieved. So yeah, I'm very happy with Roman, So yeah, we're gonna miss you, Roman. I think we're gonna miss your personality on the grid, and and especially he seems to have good things on car developing and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna miss you, Roman. Hope you have a good time when you move probably to WEC or World Endurance Championship for long. In a Peugeot hypercar, which I think apparently he already said he's interested in it. So that'll be exciting for sure. So yeah, I hope Roman gets that seat. Of course, next one, of course, is Kevin Magnussen. He's not been in F1 as long as Roman. Uh, he only has one podium, which is on debut, which ironically is still one of the records he actually holds to this date. But unfortunately, there haven't been many highs since he got that podium. Whether that's because of himself or or the fact that the cars he's driving isn't really exactly good enough for podiums. That's up to your perspective, but for me, it's the latter. I think he's actually one of the most underrated drivers in Formula One, if I'm totally honest, on the grid. And yes, I know he's a bit unlikable because of because of how aggressive his driving style is. But if anything, I think him being aggressive, I respect him more for that, because that means he's a very bold driver. And even though yes, he sometimes take it over the line, I think I still think he's a good driver, and I think he's someone who I think still deserves to be in Formula One. But even though I know there are seats still open in Formula One, but it's very likely people will hire K-Mag, unfortunately, which is a shame, because I think he deserves to be on the F1 grid. In my opinion, it's just unfortunately this Formula One grid is like one of the most competitive grids in like years. So yeah, it's kind of difficult for him to get a seat in this ultra competitive grid, even though I think he is actually one of the few people who actually deserve to be on the grid. So yeah, I don't know where K-Mag will go, to be honest. Maybe IndyCar probably is the best choice, I guess. Still not sure though. But yeah, but wherever he moves, I hope he has more success in that series, because once again, he's a really good driver, Kevin Magnussen. He has like a few good years left in him. To be totally honest. So yeah. Here's hoping he'll do well. So yeah, guys, that's my reaction to Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen leaving Formula One. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed, please do leave a like, subscribe if you haven't to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.